Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Laundry Percent Challenge on the livestream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. If you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. When we last left off, well, first of all, this happened. We finally were able to put the cat ears costume on Fee, and I gotta say that it made sense, okay? And beyond that, we also explored, we actually got through this dungeon, though I'm thinking we'll need to do a bit more grinding, just because if past this prologue, the bosses tend to be 2 to 3 levels higher than the enemies we see in the area beforehand. And considering the enemies in the area beforehand were level 33, we've got a little bit of grinding to do to get at least some of our other party members who weren't on the previous field study up to par. So that will be our main focus tonight. I am curious though, can we synthesize some more quartz to help us out here, I wonder? Well, that will be something I look into. Oh, there's Earth Balls, that's usually pretty good. We have Elliot, which kind of does this Earth Balls by default, so... Yeah, I synthesize this for Elliot for sure. I'm missing that. Oh, we're definitely getting better stuff at this point, which is good to see. Ooh, what the? Stat down random. Ooh. 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 I like the sound of that. That should be very, very effective. Though. I think this was actually the attack that that Gideon used against us. But you know what? Why not? See what we can use this on. I want to give it to... I think this is actually pretty good on Emma, but... at the same time, giving her the ability to... But the ATS plus 6 is nice. Hello, Copper Nicholson. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Actually, probably open up some more slots for Fee and Elliot here. I've got a feeling they're probably going to be with us in the next field study, if I had to guess. I'm just assuming. So let's do that first. I'm sorry to hear that, Copper Nicholson. I hope you're able to find it when you head back to work. Alright, Fee, it is time to give you some more power. And you too, Elliot. Wow, that's expensive. It's a lot of quartz, so hopefully it'll help us. I'll try out Copper Nicholson. Do we dare defeat Phantom Phobia? I mean, she doesn't exactly have the highest attack here. I mean, we could have a Crescent Mirror, that'd be kind of hilarious. There's hits, there's... what else do we have? Actually, on Fee, Speedbreaker might make some sense. And... I think Earth Pulse might actually be good on her since she just set herself up. Either that or... oh, actually, what if we use Fee as sort of like a supporting debuffer? Like we did for Spirit Breaker and Speed Breaker and all these other breaker moves, so that when she hits, there's a decent chance that she'll help out the others. Whereas Elliot could be more of like our support guy, so... That's ATS minus 20. EP cut, give him Voice Breaker, and the other one we wanted was to... Actually, I think we want to give Emma Phantom Phobia. Alright, let's give her Phantom Phobia. And you, Elliot, you can get Crescent Mirror just to have more of that support stuff. Actually, wait. Since we've already gotten all the chefs, might as well give him Earth Pulse. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make any sense, because Elliot has that skill of his, so Earth Pulse doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, we have Flame Bud. Breath isn't that good. So... I think... I'm not sure if Antomicx, I'm not sure. Passion's usually a safe bet. Or maybe... I'm thinking... Yeah, and Passion probably makes the most sense. Yeah, looks good, looks good. I think he'll give us Blast on Sphere, Cross Crusade. Still not sure what that is. It's probably a very strong move, though. Yes. Synthesizing some more of the last wouldn't hurt. Sorry, Tiara, I mean, it's a good skill to have. We might want to get rid of Heat Wave Plus because it's not as good as Flame Tongue. We just need to hit as hard as we can at this point, so... Besides, there'll be another Flame Tongue. Alright. Fair enough, Copper Nicholson, fair enough. Well, I mean, if you charge before you head out a Copper Nicholson, you should be fine. That's why I usually do it before a long trip. See here. Flame. Okay. View Tiara. Claudia says it's healing though, so maybe it doesn't need Tiara. I think giving him what's that corpse? Grand Press would be a good thing for him though. Alright, I think that'll do for now. And now, the grind stream officially begins. Now, what's going to be a good spot to grind around here? Because we need to have quite a number of levels, so trying to figure out a way to do this efficiently. Yo, Jake Eagle to Eagle! Thank you so much for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. And thank you for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are we going to deal with these foes? Oh, actually, Phantom Phobia might be really good against these things if we can get Emma to do that. Also, congratulations on finishing that, programming assignment you were working on. I saw that on Discord server, Jake Eagle. I think we'll go with... Let's think we do it in. Earth's neutral, fire's okay.
Go! Arcus!
It's my turn!
Emma, go for the Phantom Phobia. Wow, look at that! Look at the size of that circle. That's huge.
My turn!
Elliot, I think Flame Tongue is in order. All right, there we go. That's a one cycle, so that's very good.
Making progress.
Hey, Emma leveled up. It's so Alyssa. It's like, yeah, I helped somehow. I was here for moral support, okay? And of course, we have Fee with her cat ears just being Fee. No. Fun facts, chat. This enemy type is literally called Mad Weed, and I'm not even joking when I say that. Look at this thing. Some of the names of these enemies in this game are pretty hilarious, which I approve. Because I like it when developers can, you know, be able to make fun of themselves and just, you know, have fun with it. Not want to just have fun with their game, but also be able to take things seriously when they need to. So let's go with Brand Press over here.
My turn.
Me, a Flame Tongue, please.
Arcus.
Elliot, a Flame Tongue, please.
Arcus, it's my turn.
And for you, can I hit them all? I wonder if I like find the. Nah, I can't. I think the best we're going to do is there.
Arcus activated. Huh.
Let's go!
Stay alert.
Oh, total SP times 2.5. I approve. Look at how much SP Fee and Elliot got. Yes. And Matthias too.
Done.
I still get so amused by that. Oh, what's this? Scud Ripper. Breaks enemies' weak points. Unbalanced plus 20%. Faint 30%. KO 30%. What? Huh? Like I said, anything that stands in my way will eventually spontaneously combust.
I did it!
Good job, Elliot. Good job, Matthias. I gotta see that in action. Hold on a second. Hold on. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have plenty of EP. Let's keep going. Also, I think just in terms of aesthetics and just overall layout, I've liked this dungeon the most so far, probably just because it has the verticality, I think. It feels like this dungeon more than the others. It has depth. Like, look, we can walk all the way up there. And, like, just that and the aesthetic of these lanterns is just very good vibes from this place, in terms of dungeon design, at least. And here come the reindeer. Go away!
Now's the chance. Let's get him.
Okay.
Alright, these things are not weak to ice or fire. Got it. Alright. Well, how does this work? I want to see how this goes. So, are you ready to see this, chat?
Here we go.
Oh, that's so cool! It's like she's doing her S-craft, but not really. I approve. I approve.
Right.
Are these things weak to they're kinda, so we'll go for it.
Yeah.
And Emma, of course, just hit him with Phantom Phobia.
My turn. Arcus.
Yes!
We should be safe now.
That'll do. Good Wall 2, hello! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Okay, fair enough. At least you found it. Latimer's going swell. Cool Wall 2. Excellent. Right now, we're welcome to Grind Stream 4.0, so as started to become a tradition during these during Trails of Cold Steel, there's usually at least there's usually one stream that's in like the schoolhouse like the old schoolhouse, where we just spend a very long time grinding for XP in preparation for a boss. So, I mean... So it might as well just become a running gag on this point, the grind streams. So, how many grind streams will we get to before the end of the challenge run? And who knows. Alright. Darn it. Go away.
Watch out, guys!
Well, that's not what I wanted.
Arcus.
My turn. Fortunately, these things can be remarkably slow, so that's a relief. If you take them off of where they stay still running. So, I mean, it depends if you don't like pickles. Me, personally, I actually really enjoy pickles. And I think it goes well with, like, especially a burger. But I know that comes down to personal preference.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Actually, I have you know, it'd be hilarious. Just, actually, no, we should just get rid of this thing.
I'll handle it.
Or not. Well, if it gets feints, it's not gonna work. If it's KO, we win, so... Blind seal.
Here. Got it. You okay?
Thanks. Go.
Well, we are technically alive. Technically. Oh, it healed itself, too. Interesting.
It's not over yet.
Are you sure, Fee?
Huh. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Not our best showing, but we may do. Back to the healing area. As Fee just goes... Oh, it's super fast. What we got here? Alright. Here's a game design question for you, chat. What... You know how much I like to talk about dungeons and RPGs and such? Well, I'm curious if there's, like, not we'll say, like, like an end dungeon, but is there, like, I would say a mid-game dungeon that really stands out to you, or, like, a mid-game level that really stands out to you? Because at least so far here in Trails of Cold Steel, I'm enjoying this particular dungeon the most, at least in terms of its aesthetics. So I'm curious to hear from you, chat. Are there like any mid-game levels or dungeons that just for stats or for gameplay reasons you think it's really happy to? Ah, excellent example for all too, Vermilion Wasteland. I wholeheartedly agree. That is Vermilion Wasteland for Crosscode. Very interesting, very well designed, very good as a sort of belly in the beast kind of moment. And it's just such a terrifying location too. Another one I think of is, if you've ever played Sonic Heroes, there is a level called Rail Canyon, and its follow-up, Bullet Station. I think those stages feel like... It's, I think, like my second favorite stage in the entire game. Because it feels so... It feels like it emulates the best of what the game has to offer. Huge levels, amidst of using all the different character abilities, lots of platforming. And it just feels like a very open stage that one can be creative with and how they approach it.
Okay.
Which I approve, of course, I approve.
Now, my turn.
How about you, Copper Nicholson? Can you say any?
Yeah. I'll handle it.
Now. So much damage. Phobia is busted.
Going.
Or maybe that's just because Emma does so much damage. But I don't care. It seemed like it was a strong move when Gideon used it, and now the fact that we can learn just feels so satisfying. Oh, to be fair, Gideon kind of used it on himself because of Magic Reflect, but We may do.
Advantage is ours. Okay.
Alright.
Got it. I'll help.
Here we go.
Yes! That was amazing. I approve. Oh, there's... Cool, too. Remember in the Didion fights, he used this, like, move where, like, a skull appears from the ground called Phantom Phobia, and it backfired spectacularly on him because we had magic reflect up. Apparently we can actually synthesize that move right now, and on Emma, it's really busted. Like, it did, like, we're easily doing, like, 3,800 to 4,000 damage a hit with it. It's ridiculous. And it has, like, a very large area of effect, too.
Yeah.
Like, just to give you an idea, like, look at this. This is silly. Of course, we might not actually, we might not have to see it there because we didn't quite last long enough, but... Very true, what magic move isn't busted on Emma? But I mean, this one especially seems to fit her very well. Because Emma is basically like the battle mage of this group, so... Go away. There we go.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
This will be perfect, because these things get really hurt from,
Got it.
Let's go with the
Go,
rush.
Emma.
Yes, team up!
My turn.
Wait, did we just one-shot it? That's amazing. Alright, unfortunately, this means that...
Yeah.
Let's just showcase just how powerful this is.
Arcus. Right. Arcus. Okay.
Alright, and Beefy. Well, that's dark matter. Alright, Emma, show us what you got. Hey, just look at that damage, comparatively speaking. Like, I know, oof, right? And the thing is, those things have high defenses, so... Just bang. Like, no wonder that was Gideon's ultimate move. It hits hard. And apparently, if you look at the orbment description, so the thing about Phantom Phobia is extra large area, lots of damage, and apparently it gives a random stack down too. So that just, you know, all around really interesting. But yeah, I really love the aesthetic here with like the lanterns and such. It kind of reminds me of, I guess, some of the underground bases I used to make when I played Minecraft more often, because you can put up little lanterns like this to give it just such a cool aesthetic. And what I would do is, typically in these underground bases, I would use them as underground farms for things like sugarcane and cocoa beans, things like that. Try to set up auto farms of sorts so that I could gather materials without having to actively farm them. Same thing with cactus blocks. One of my favorite things, not the most efficient thing in the world, but if you auto farm, what's it called? If you auto farm bamboo, that basically gives you a way to generate wooden blocks from the sticks that you're getting over the course of however much you expand your farm. And that's great because bamboo can grow up to 10 blocks tall, and it's basically gives you an alternate way to get building materials without actually going out to get building materials. Agree, cool too. Nope. Actually, I think underwater Minecraft bases are my favorite. Either that or just building in some giant tower. Those are usually what I would go for.
Okay. Got it.
Come on.
Right. Arcus. Yeah.
A building level. I really like Halo 1's level called 343 Guilty Spark because it's the first level in the first game. Introduces the flood. Ooh, interesting. How did they introduce it? Awesome, cool too.
Let's keep going.
I feel like we're starting to get diminishing returns against these enemies. At least with Reen and Emma.
We have the advantage. My turn.
turn.
Oh, wait a minute, I think I did, because I was a little confused there with the health being damaged. I'm like, we're not anywhere close to defeating this thing. Why is it dying? I'm like, oh, wait, finishing move. I forgot about that. So that's what finishing move does. It's like a chance to instantly kill the enemy, assuming it's not a boss. That's pretty cool. I approve.
My turn.
Suction.
It's my turn.
Alright, Emma, time for your ultimate hit spell.
My turn. My turn.
Look at that damage.
Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Alright, clearly it seems like the mad weeds are the way to go, because they give the most XP, it seems. Ah, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Fair enough. Are there any up here? Oh, there's that thing. How much speed do these things give? Well, Copper Nicholson is a game you have to kind of get into, start to learn the ins and outs of it, and then you can get really creative with it, but it is a very fun game. I used to play it all the time, especially when I was in middle school. I have very fond memories of like some of the Minecraft servers that I was a part of.
Okay.
Oh, here we go, chat.
Now.
Bye, plants. The power of Gideon.
Let's keep going.
Okay, that was pretty good too. So just basically ignore the deer. Got it. Are there plants up there? There are. Lots of plants. As you enter an alien facility, you find the Covenant alien bad guys. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that sounds really cool to all too. So like build up a little mystery.
Okay. Now.
Go!
Yeah.
All right.
Now's the chance. Let's go!
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Yeah. I'll handle it. My turn. Now, let's go, Emma.
Go.
Understood. Yeah.
Go!
I didn't finish it off. Oh well.
Arc. That's that.
Bye
Let's
bye.
keep moving.
There we go. V and Ellie every level 34. Let's go. Interesting. And a bunch of flood. Ooh.
Success.
I did it! I did it!
That was neat. Cool too. Attack area L. Petrify 50. What's this? Petrification shell. That can petrify. Ooh. Akias, are you some kind of like Medusa character? I am not Medusa. I am not a Medusa. Fair enough. Alrighty. Yeah, that does sound like a great way to introduce like the Flood, which I think if I remember correctly is a pretty significant faction in the Halo lore. Oh, speaking of which, cool too. Well, what are your thoughts on the new Halo game coming out? I have not much of an opinion because I just have not played very many Halo games. What else do we got here? Alright, plants. Walk away a little bit.
Now's our chance. We can
I'll
do
handle
this.
it.
My turn. Arcus.
Right.
Yeah. My turn. Let's keep going.
Yes, Hopper Nicholson, that's... I think that's the case.
We have the advantage.
My turn.
My turn. Got it. I'll help.
My turn.
Okay. I'll handle it. We should be
GG.
safe now.
Alright, I'm thinking actually... Yeah, I do think we still want to get them to level 34 or 5 if we can. But we'll want to do the same for Laura and... Actually, I think Laura's the only one we're missing at this point. Unfortunately, we can't have Laura and Fee in the same party for story reasons, seemingly, so... I just make do with what we have. Increase focus on the 4 bars, but you still fight. Fair enough, fair enough, cool, too. Yeah, sometimes games can change so much that it, you know, it might bring in new players, but it also might alienate older players of the franchise, which, you know, it can happen. Interesting, cool, too. I just, what aspects make you say that? Because, admittedly, I'm not as familiar with Halo's things. It's...
Advantages
Okay.
are my turn. Got it. I'll help.
Here we go. Arcus.
Son,
Yeah.
phobia.
My turn.
My turn.
Boom.
Let's keep going.
Oh, advanced... What? Advanced Beto Novice. I just got an achievement in this game. I just think that's for doing a certain number of battles. Gee, I wonder why we got that achievement, Antomicx. No, Topper Nicholson, you're thinking, well, actually, there's many games with a Commander Shepard, but Commander Shepard is either... yeah, Commander Shepard is, Mass Effect, I think. There we go.
Now's the chance. Let's get him. Here we go. Arcus.
My turn.
Oh, 0 arcs. Okay, in that case. See if we can get one hit kill.
My turn.
Oh, we did! Nice.
Okay.
And some phobia.
My turn.
Come on, it's safe.
Here. Okay.
That's nice on Topper Nicholson.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're...
Now sights of any weapon. Previously, only a few weapons. Okay, you can sprint and climb over obstacles. Like boxes of modified weapons you can get if... I see. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of moving more toward... away from sort of the... I guess, Doom and, like the Doom Arena sort of things where you... Or, sorry, Unreal Arena, I think it was called, where you have to, you know, find weapons on the map, and instead moving towards more Call of Duty's, I guess, kill streak system. Fair enough, cool, too. So, it's not that it's bad, it's just different, and maybe for you it just might not be something you're as interested in. I can feel that, I can feel that. Hey, that's how I feel with the level design. Like, the differences in level design between Dark Souls 1 and I think Dark Souls 2 and 3 especially. The thing I love the most about Dark Souls 1's level design is how interconnected it all is. Whereas, and just how, like, most of the game can be played without ever going to some sort of loading screen.
My turn.
Which, you know, it was impressive that they were able to jam so much together and connect it up in a way that actually made sense. But in Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, it's like, maybe the levels themselves are good as a self-contained unit, but you just kind of wander from one to the other. There isn't really that sense of connection. But I do feel like there's something lost there, because in Dark Souls 1, you don't get the ability to fast travel until very late in the game, but even by that point, you're just kind of used to being able to... You can probably, like, if you be in Dark Souls 1, you can probably picture how to get from point A to point B throughout most of the map. Because you had to learn how to navigate it. But
Here we go.
in Dark Souls 2 or 3, you just immediately have kind of fast travel open right out the gate, and it basically discourages you from going back through areas you once went through when you can just teleport to the most convenient bonfire to wherever you need to go.
It's my turn.
And I feel like there's something fun about that inherent risk of having to go back through these really challenging areas.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized.
Alright,
Let's proceed.
I think that's enough of me standing on my soapbox about Dark Souls' level design. It's still... I think all three games had great level design. I think Dark Souls 1 had the best level design. Or I should say the best, we'll say, overall world design. I say overall level design. I think world-wise, just in terms of the stats and stuff, I think Dark Souls 2 had the most interesting environments and such.
We can do this.
Okay.
And if I had just had to pick, like, individual levels to be my favorite, I'd probably actually go with the Grand Archives in Dark Souls 3. But... even so.
My turn.
Oh wow, they one-shot to it, and that's amazing.
Yeah. My turn.
Oh, we should be safe now.
There we go. That's much better. Reset the lightsaber and return. Alright, different question, chat. So, for those of you who have played, like, platformers that have, like, a bunch of levels in them... fair enough, Cool, too, fair enough. Oh, then do tell. If there's more you want to say, by all means say it. I'm always happy to discuss game design or just opinions on current gaming trends. Come on. Nope, 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 nope.
We have the advantage. My turn.
Here we go.
My turn. Arcus.
Yeah.
Alright. My question
let's
is,
keep going.
for platforming video games that you guys have played, and this doesn't have to be like a fully published game, it could be even a Flash game. For platforming video games where they're comprised of, we'll say, either a series of levels or just like a massive amount of levels. So I'm not talking like Sonic the Hedgehog's 2-act stage sort of setup. I'm more talking about like either Slash games where you have like 20 to 50 levels that have different mechanics, or I guess Celeste would be more akin to what I'm talking about. Are there like any particular platforming sequences or just like specific levels that like really stand out to you in terms of how they use the mechanics or just the way the level is set up? Because for me, it's like, you know, I can think back to a bunch of Flash games where it's like, yeah, they have like 20 or so levels, but there's like, you know, 3 or 4 levels that really are just awesomely designed and just so satisfying and something you want to play over and over and over again. I'd be curious to hear what makes them, like, stand out to you in that way. And just to give you an example of what I'm talking about, a level I like to think about is actually from a game called Super Meat Boy. And my favorite, we'll say, main area world in that game is called the Salt Factory. Just because I love the music in that area, I think the mechanics are the most fun there, and overall I think the factory design fits really well. But the salt, there's this one level in the Salt Factory where I think it's like the main gimmick of the level is mixing upward-facing conveyor belts with missile launchers.
Okay.
And what makes that level so satisfying isn't just the joy of having to basically use your momentum to outmaneuver these really fast-moving missiles, but also just the fact that the level is so insanely vast that it actually, like, it's like there are different buildings emerging from the salt that you can jump onto and kind of explore with things to collect, and it just feels like you're actually exploring a little sub-world rather than just a level in an area, if that makes sense. And for that reason, I'll replay that level a bunch just because I want to. It's almost like I'm getting to explore, like, the world of Super Meat Boy rather than just, oh, this is a level the developers want to make for fun.
Done. But we can't relax.
No, Copper Nipples, so not bad. Down on the ball with the storm. Okay, cool. That sounds like fun, Copper Nipples. This is just because that particular gameplay mechanic plays very well? Or does it look cool, or what about it really makes it stand out as opposed to any of the other levels? Oh, a speed challenge under one patience. That is interesting. Intriguing. Hello, Zca's Fails. Thank you so much for the alert. I really appreciate it. I don't think we have a /lord command, but I appreciate it, Zca's Fails. I do. Thanks for dropping by, though. There we go.
Let's get him.
Okay.
Go.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Speaking of which, I heard that the Super Monkey Ball is getting a remake.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Okay.
Ooh.
The battle's over, but stay alert,
Let's play
everyone.
with heroes because of the Ash Harper moves forward. Can't be stepped into Fierce Marios for a short time. Alright, well, I mean, that level definitely stands out, but does that stand out in a good way to you, Walter? Like, is that a level you enjoy replaying over and over again? Or is it more so that you just bring it up that it's super memorable, but not for the best of reasons?
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
My turn. It's my turn.
That's that.
Also, Zca's Fails, thank you so much for contributing to the crosscode stream. I really appreciate it. Okay, fair enough, cool too. Thank you for the bit of trivia, though. Oh, do tell. Oh yeah, thanks for trivia, that's cool too. You know, bring out that level where it's like you're kind of dependent on where the magic carpet is. It actually reminds me of a level from Sonic Colors that I was watching during a speedrun. And I'm not sure if it's in Aquarium Park or one of the other worlds, but basically the premise of the level is there's this bounce pad that moves over a bottomless pit that you have to kind of keep up with, and the camera follows the bounce pad, not Sonic. But the catch is there's actually enough platforms, like enough platform density throughout the level that you could, in theory, finish the level off screen by doing a bunch of blind jumps onto the platforms. But the thing that is, though, that you rarely see speedrunners do that because it is extremely risky, because if you fall into that bottomless pit, you have to start from the very beginning of the level. There's no checkpoints. So, it kind of reminds me of that, except, like, at least in that situation, there is a way to... There is kind of like, if you have super high skill, or if you just, like, have muscle memory for the level, you could, you know, finish it a lot faster, but it's a high risk, high reward sort of thing.
Here we go.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Got it. It's over. Oh, we should be safe now.
That's it. And speaking of which, I think Sonic Colors is also getting, not a remake, but I think a remaster for the Switch. Which, my opinions on Sonic Colors, admittedly though I have not played it, is mixed. It's mixed because, on the one hand, from what I've watched on, like, speedrunners and stuff, it seems to have some of the best designed boost stages, shall we say, in the, among the boost games. And the boss battles, while not looking particularly difficult, are at least unique. Or at least seem unique, even though they kind of reskin a lot of them. But, on the other hand, Sonic Colors' story is not that good at all. It doesn't even really have much of a story. It's just more so all about the levels and the really, really colorful, creative environments. Okay. Oh, interesting copper resistance. Fair enough.
Go.
Yeah, that can happen.
It's my turn. Arcus, right.
Oh, not my best usage of that.
I'll handle it.
I also like as is, the openness.
I'll handle
Oh, fair enough, cool. Okay, so it's just, you know, between the aesthetic and the openness of it, it lets some creativity and it's just more relaxing. I can understand that.
I did it!
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you stopped loving video games, Chopper Nichols. It just means that either there aren't games you're particularly interested in playing right now, or maybe you have other things that you're busier with. I know in my case, fun fact chat, Trails of Cold Steel and to a lesser extent Crosscode are the only video games as of late I've played, like, I've actually played, because all my free time is almost exclusively devoted to developing Heartwell. So, or doing other things IRL. So basically what you see on stream is basically what I do for video games nowadays. Now, it doesn't mean I don't like playing video games anymore, it just means it makes me feel like I have some... It's just there's something else that I feel is more important right now. And I'm also kind of at the point where, as this is primarily because I'm working on Heartwell, it just feels like there isn't really, like, it's like when I look at video games, I can dissect them, I can break them down, look at whether they're masterfully designed or things like that, but there just isn't I guess there isn't really a single game out there right now that's like, you know what, yes, this is everything I want in a game, or this is a game I truly want to play. Because, that came out wrong. There's plenty of games I want to play to enjoy them, of course, but it's like, there hasn't been a game in a while that has, like, kind of inspired a sense of awe or wonder in me, just kind of looking at it at a trailer perspective. In order to pick up and be like, yes, I'm excited for this game when it comes out, I'm raring to play it. It's more so like, hey, that looks like a cool game that's coming out, I'll wait to see how it turns out when it gets released, and maybe pick it up later. That's kind of where I'm at, especially since I'm working on a game right now, and I feel like I have much more control over that, because I'm, literally determining how good or bad it is. Oh, nice. So, speaking of which, I'll probably eat my own words now that, that's the Steam Summer Sale. So, yeah. I'm actually curious to see if I'll end up buying anything at the summer sale this year, because I always get so excited when those come around to see just how cheap how inexpensive the games get. I'm not sure what I would get this year, if
My
anything.
turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Alright, Fee and Elliot are almost at level 35. Fair enough, Hopper Nicholson.
We have the advantage.
Okay.
Alright, let's go with a...
Got it. I'll help.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Something else to say bye. It's okay, Cal. We'll all see what happens.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Done.
Nice.
All right.
Alright, so that's Fee at level 35. Now I think all that's left to do is get Laura to level 35, and then we can proceed with whatever boss we're going to face. Good job, P. Run past those reindeer. Now, I do find it mildly annoying that we have to go all the way back to the, the surface to just change our characters here. Because I feel like it'd be a lot more convenient if we could... Like, I can understand maybe the logic of, okay, well, maybe our friends are waiting for us outside, but could we at least do it at the elevator so we don't have to wait as long? Because I feel like they could wait there. As opposed to all the way out here. But I digress. Probably get Dias and Eustace in here too, just so they're kind of not falling behind too. And I guess we'll have... Actually, you know what? I think we're going to speedrun this. It'll be faster just to... Let's think about who can hit the hardest here. The 340. Who has the highest ATS? Not Laura. Not Gaius. Eustace is pretty dead. So, I think the plan, chat, is just going to... We'll have Laura up front because it's been a while. And then we'll... have Emma and Eustace. We'll get Eustace Phantom Phobia as well, and then we'll just spam that to clear those enemies as quickly as possible. Alright, fair enough, Copper Henderson. Fair enough. So if there aren't any games that are particularly interesting to you, I would greatly encourage, any other hobbies you might have. I know for me, world building for Heartwell is really satisfying too.
Onward.
Fair enough, Copper Henderson. Fair enough. Let's put Laura up front. This has been a while. Also, I think Laura's summer uniform looks great. Honestly, I think all the Class 7 students look great in their summer uniforms. Because again, it's still clearly an officer's uniform, but it's simple, but it works.
Of course.
And Laura still has her bait sword. We're just going to run through here first to try and get ourselves back to Go away, reindeer. Alright, we'll wander ourselves back to the synthesizer.
Looks like we've still got a ways to go.
Right. I agree to this on Top Rentals. I haven't really been invested in a multiplayer video game in a while now. But single-player video games, on the other hand, really enjoying them. Case in point, Trails of Cold Steel. Actually, you know what? If the Trails of Cold Steel series goes on sale, this might, during the Steam sale, might actually be a good time for me to buy those in advance in preparation for future, streams. Just because, each of these games can get pretty expensive, understandably so, there's so much content. So, being able to get them on sale would be a good idea. At least in my view. And I can definitely say with confidence I am very interested in playing the rest of the Trails series based off of what I've seen so far in Trails of Cold Steel 1. Or the rest of the Trails of Cold Steel series, at least. Oh dear. Whoops. No.
Go!
No!
Retreat! Retreat! Let's keep moving!
Alright. That could have been a disaster.
This is the end.
Ah, fair enough, cool, too. See if there's like a I wonder if you could get a bundle for a couple of them, or if not, if the other main titles are on sale at all. Let's get another quartz. So I want another Phantom Phobia. We're going to... Have I given Eustace enough slots? So how are we doing on slots? Laura's at her full potential, and so is Eustace. Okay. I don't want to give Laura. Kind of more of a physical attacker, so we gotta play around that. How about... Alright, no bundle. Fair enough for World 2. How about the other games? Are they on sale, or is it just Trails 1? And I'm thinking for Laura, it'll actually be best to... I think the first thing I'll do for her is actually, where is it? I want to do for Earth Balls. Just does it. It's a good ability for a all-out attacker to use. I think giving her something that gives her giving her a passion can help too. What, Forte? And Evade 2 never hurts either. Fair enough, cool too, fair enough. Well, actually, extra HP on Laura would be hilarious. She's such a tank. Finally, Evade 2. Anyway, all the games are on sale. 1 and 2 are 50% off, 3 is 40% off, 4 is 20% off. Okay. Well, in that case, I think what I would do is I would probably end up getting 2 in advance just because, 50% off is pretty good. 3 might be 50% off at a future sale, and 4 I have to believe in the coming years will, get into bigger sale. Good to know. Nice call, too. Yeah, Near Replicant was really good. I agree. Oh, forward forget. I did Eustace the... Gave him Lacrest, Oh yeah, I gave him Sense for the memes. Honestly, probably get rid of Frost Edge. At least for the time being. Not particularly Copper Nicholson. There hasn't really been a VR game that stands out to me. Or I should say, a game that was built from the ground up, that was, you know, made for VR from the ground up, that really stands out to me beyond Half-Life Alyx. So, like, the moment, like, there's, like, a game you can sink at least 40 hours into on VR, or I'd say at least 20 hours into on, like, a single playthrough, that's really well designed and that makes good use of VR, that would keep my interest. I've not seen that yet, though. Go away.
I welcome all challengers.
Are you sure about that, Laura?
Here we go.
Oh boy. Well, here we go.
My turn. Okay.
Anthrophobia.
I'll handle this. Arcus.
I mean, VR chat exists. It's a fun multiplayer experience, but it's not quite what I'm talking about, Copper Nicholson. I'm talking like a single player experience.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
VR chat is to VR as Gary's mod is to PC, if that makes sense, Copper Nicholson. Like, Gary's mod has its place. And I've had fun playing Gary's mod, but it's not like, not what I'm thinking of. It might be easier if we use Emma.
It's my
She
turn.
has a ranged attack. There we go.
Let's get this over with.
Go.
This is nothing.
You sure about that?
My turn. Okay.
Or still strong.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
There we go. Oh, reasonable 36. Nice.
Great.
Reen, you have so much HP, it's insane. Yep, Reen's strong. No, Laura's strong. Reen is bulky. I think that is the term they use in Pokemon. But anyway, I think this is a good time to take a break, so don't go over, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, chat. Oh yeah, I think I remember hearing about that Dame Copper Nicholson. Interesting idea for a game, for sure. especially if it fits for VR. But still not quite what I was thinking of in terms of like that large-scale kind of single-player experience. Oh, yeah.
You're in my way. My turn.
Raid.
Retreat. Let's keep moving.
Not what I was thinking of. Having someone with a ranged weapon helps a lot, though.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. Arthur.
I'll handle this.
He'll handle it.
Okay. My turn.
Oh, she petrified it. Nice.
The battle's over, but stay alert,
That was
everyone.
fast.
Making progress. Nicely done.
Oh, I'm gonna also gain strong too. That's amazing.
Here.
I think the mad weed enemies are going to be our best bet here for grinding, just because
We'll have to fight our way through.
Go.
we get so much XP from them.
Arthur.
My turn.
Right. Hey.
Hey. Ooh, it was a crit.
It's
Nice.
my turn.
So much damage. Yes. No, I agree, Copper. So it's very impressive for what it is. I'm just saying. Like, it's one of the few VR games that has a truly open world. Without feeling restricted by the movement. Ooh, that sounds like a fun VR game to all too. Just flying around a city like an eagle. Oh wait, is it called Portal 2? Because in Portal 2, GLaDOS says, "Ah, look at you, flying through the air like an eagle, piloting a blimp." Ah yes, pathfinding.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Or lack thereof.
Arthur.
My turn.
Right. Hey. Yeah.
My turn.
Eagle flight. Cool.
Okay, it's safe for now.
I've
Right,
only just
Laura's level
begun.
32, nice. She has 600 strength, that's ridiculous. Laura, why are you so strong? Ooh, one sepith. I feel like we're now starting to get a good amount of sepith from these drops here. No. There we go.
Let's get this over
Finally.
with.
Here we go.
We can finally do our thing, chat.
Arthur.
I'll handle this.
Of course. Yeah.
Just kind of on autopilot at this point, trying to make this as efficient as possible. Oh, Laura leveled up Brave. Nice. What'd she get? Okay. Not the best. I was hoping to see what else she could get, but whatever. That might do. Actually, wait. Do we have other Master Quartz? I might not be able to give Laura, because What's the Brave Quartz? I mean, we get a strength bonus at the start, which is nice, but we can kind of do that with Eustace already. I mean, to be fair, like, the base strength on this gets absurd. It's a huge strength bonus. I just have to wonder if there isn't, like, something that would give us better stuff in the long run. Like, Sepith might not have as much... Like, Scepter might not have as much thing, so it has more arts. Mirage. We'll stick with Brave for now, but I'm curious. Anyway, that's just me, if we ever find a Master Quartz that's more, a bit, you know, has good strength, but has a bit more stuff going on with it, that will probably be something we want to put to Laura. Yep. Yeah, Eagle Fight sounds like a cool name for all too.
Very well. I'll handle this.
Here we go. Arthur.
It's my turn.
Right.
Finish so far. Nice.
Now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, we should be safe now. Here they come. Be careful.
That's not what I wanted.
My turn.
Oh, this isn't going to go as well. We're not going to get as much of space, so...
Very well.
Of course. Okay.
Here we go.
So many enemies.
Arthur.
My turn.
I'll handle that.
Not sure why I did that.
How pathetic.
Still got a fair amount of XP though, it just wasn't as graceful as we usually do. There we go. Okay, what else can we get here? Nope, 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 nope. Turn around.
Here. We'll have to fight our way through.
Not like
Go.
that. Not like this. Not like this.
Yeah.
Very well.
Come on, use it. There we go.
Yeah.
And now
Not a
we
waste
win.
of time. Let's go. That should suffice.
That should suffice indeed. Alright. I go Sam comes back, and the parent so far tells me I may have to leave the chain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Koal, too. What about the pattern kind of tells you that, though?
I welcome all challengers.
What?
My turn. Arthur.
I'll handle this.
Ooh, damn it. Eustace, no!
Right.
What is happening? Alright, this is,
We should retreat. Farewell.
I don't think I've ever heard Laura say her retreat dialogue. That's just hilarious. She's like, farewell. This is amazing. And, that's awful cool, too. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm guessing there's no other Wi-Fi provider. Is that it? Yeah. I feel like in today's day and age, especially, broadband access is like such a necessity almost. Just because it lets you access.
Here we go.
I mean, basically, it's like it lets you access a major resource, which is the internet. Hey, think about it, up until I want to say even just like a decade or two ago, when the internet started to become widespread. Like, troves of knowledge weren't readily available to the public, or at least not easily. You have to either go to a library if you happen to be fortunate enough to live near one, or have access to one. And you'd have to hope that the library had information that you were interested in looking into. So the World Wide Web does, you know, offer so much information at your fingertips. And not having ready access to that can be a huge detriment.
Arcus.
My turn.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Fair enough, cool, too.
I've only just begun.
Ah, Laura's only just begun. So much strength.
Nice.
Serious question. How many times have you written a program for Hartwell that didn't work even though it was written perfectly because you only learned you forgot a button in the engine? Oh, do you want a list? Because there's been many times where something like that has happened, where it's like, it's something very, very small that's preventing it from working properly. So instead of just going through every example I can think of, since we'd be here all night, I'll go through the most recent example I can think of. So to give you the setup, for the past week or so, I've been working on developing a function for damage calculations for when enemies are hit. So in my case, I was working on like a new, like the very first generic enemy type in Hartwell. And in order to do that, I needed to, of course, make it so that, you know, when Dorothy attacks this foe, it takes damage. Originally, when I programmed the enemy to take damage, I did it in such a way where the equations, you know, I had like this really complex set of equations that factored in all sorts of different stats, effects, and buffs, and what weapons Dorothy has equipped at the moment, things like that. I'm trying to make it as modular as possible. But due to a quirk of the game of Fusion 2.5's programming, it's this information could only be called out to, we'll say, the specific active objects representing this one particular enemy. And you might be saying, well, okay, Antomicx, can you put that into English? What it means is, let's say I have an enemy of type A, so we'll have enemy type A, and I want to have, we'll say, 2 of enemy type A in a short, you know, nearby to each other. Kind of like how if this were Mario, let's say I wanted to place 2 Goombas. Alright? Well, the thing is, due to the quirk of the way the game engines works, if I were to literally clone, copy the objects, what would happen is, because it's such a complicated stream of equations, only one of those enemies would work properly, and the other one either wouldn't work properly, or it would act basically in sync with the original one. In other words, no differentiation, and that just, depending on the player's placement, that just doesn't work. So, it also doesn't make it easy to program around, because there isn't an easy way to simply call out the different, we'll say, enemies themselves. So if I were to want to add a second Goomba, I would actually have to copy over all the code from the first Goomba, and then adjust the code to actually apply for the second Goomba. Does that make sense? So basically, lots of copy and pasting, lots of opportunities to make mistakes. And I wanted to reduce the need to do that. Alright, cool, you're with me so far. So, at least the way I'm currently programming it, there isn't just a simple way I can just copy over as many enemies as I want without having to copy over at least some of the code. So what I did right now over the past week and a half or so was try to develop a way to limit how much stuff I have to copy over and replace, even if I'm making duplicate enemies. In this case, the most complicated thing, and the thing I was the most afraid of having to now go through copy-paste every time I added an enemy, was the damage calculations. Because the damage calculations, they're extremely complicated. And I think there's like at least 16-ish different equations, because you have to account for the 8 damage types in the game, as well as the fact that melee and ranged weapons have to act independently of each other. So, what I did was I found I found a way to essentially centralize the function for the... Ooh, look at that, we leveled up. Nice. Oh, that's for Curia, I see. And evasion plus 6%, I approve. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically I've been working on this, I was working on these functions that are instead of having to bake in the damage equations to every single enemy, what happens is when the enemy is hit by an attack, its resistances, its informations and such is actually stored onto an array. And that array has various, we'll say array values to act as incrementers, kind of like how for loops can index themselves as you go through them. And with the array incrementers, oh, what's up, Jake Eagle? What's up? Sure, go ahead. You want to guess what happens? Good guess. That's actually not what happened. So, I try to document as much as I can about how I develop my games, because, especially with the arrays, if I didn't document it, there's absolutely no way I'd be able to ever find what I'm looking for. Because there's no easy way to read it. But, what happens, Jake Eagle, was, as I was making all these different equations, like, I was running through the calculations in my head, like, okay, all this is working correctly, like, it's big convoluted equations, I hope this method works. And I go to test, I test the equations, I do it on the melee weapon first, I have Dorothy punch the enemy, and what happens? It does 0 damage. I'm like, okay, that's clearly not right. So the first thing I did was make sure that the enemy, I hadn't accidentally set, like, the enemy's resistances too high. I'm like, no, enemy's resistances are 0, so that's not it. So then what I did is I started to systematically try to figure out what was wrong. I got some counters out, and I tried to have those counters read what specifically was being sent to the arrays at different areas. And I also made it so that certain lines of code would play a sound effect when they play, so like if those lines of code weren't being triggered, I'd know because I wouldn't hear anything. And what I found was I was hearing the lines of code, I'm like, okay, so the lines I'm interested in are being triggered. Where's the problem? I start trying to narrow it down, and I realize that some of the damage calculations are simply returning 0. I'm like, okay, why is this happening? So, I looked very carefully through the... fair enough, Jake Eagle, the Eagle. I looked very carefully through the damage equations, and at first glance, nothing seemed wrong. Like, I was clearly indexing correctly, I was clearly calling out, or at least I thought I was indexing correctly, I was clearly calling out something in my array translator, as we'll call it, that was supposed to represent what specific, we'll say array column to look at. However, what I didn't realize is basically in my autopilot state of setting up the array index in my array translator, I had actually created 2 sets of sections in the array that were for the same thing. In other words, there was, let's say slots Z5 was supposed to be the index for the melee weapons. Well, so was slot Z11. And when the enemy was getting hit, it was referencing Z5, but in the damage calculations, it's referencing Z11. And since Z11 was never actually getting changed, it was defaulting to 0, hence no indexing, and the thing returned 0. So what ended up being was simply a documentation issue. I immediately changed it all to, I'm using Z5, that's not the actual coordinates, but just to give you an idea. I switched it to the original thing, and it works flawlessly.
It's my turn.
Does that make sense, Jake Eagle?
I'll handle this.
No, it's not that, Jake Eagle. It wasn't reading the information I want because I wasn't calling out the information I wanted and didn't realize it. Basically, it would be like if I were supposed to get data from Mailbox A, I was instead selecting Mailbox 6, but both of them have the same level. Like, both of them were labeled as Mailbox 1. Yep, multi-dimensional array is cool, too. There's no easy way to read those things, which is why documentation is important. So, now that you've gotten, the X, Y, and Z coordinates working, J Eagle the Eagle, how goes the game development stuff? I also know you've been working on some 3D modeling stuff, right? Oh yeah, exactly, cool, dude. That's how you feel. How I would feel if I didn't document my arrays properly. Awesome, glad to hear it. Hey, just after that, it's on to the next course for next semester, or is it more so you're just doing this on your own time?
Here.
Alright, first Android, then the MIGU, what's that?
My turn.
Oh cool, it's on your own time, nice. What is MIGU? Is that like your big game, or is it something else? Marithian in-game universe, is that a reference, or is that the name of the game?
My turn.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, cool! Awesome, J people. Glad to hear it. Yep, it's good to start off small and build your way up. I remember my first game was basically like a little Space Invaders thing, a Flash game called Intergalactic Mail. It wasn't that good, but at least it gave me a good feel for Multimedia Fusion 2. Then I made, in my senior year of high school, I spent 9 months making like a little boss rush platforming game, which was a lot of fun. And while you know, you could jump around a bit and you had both a melee attack and oh, actually, now that I think about it, there are some, we'll say, gameplay concepts from that game, which still exists, by the way, that I ended up repurposing to some extent in Hartwell. So, for example, there's actually a game based off one of the projects we did in Lesson. Awesome! Glad to hear it, Jake Eagle. Nice. As I was saying, as I'm looking back, I'm realizing that's in the, we'll say in the second game I made. Like, even though it was just a 2D platformer, some things in that game that ended up being, you know, the gameplay concepts that kind of brought back into Hartwell were like having, you know, being able to do both melee attacks and ranged attacks. That was something I did in my second game. My second game also had like character portraits and a dialogue box. Admittedly, nowhere near as big or intricate as the ones in Hartwell, but that was still there. And finally, of course, challenging but fair gameplay.
Very well.
So, I think it's cool to see how, like, developers, you can see, like, how their past projects kind of influence them. Use recursion instead of for loops and such. The thing is cool, too, in... Alright, full J Eagle. The thing is, in Fusion 2.5, there isn't an easy way to do things like that. Recursion, so recursion ends up, I think, being the more common thing, if I'm remembering correctly. Recursion being, like, continuing to reference the same thing until you get something done. Whereas a for loop, it just recites the same for loop until you finish indexing. You can't really do that as much in Fusion 2.5, just the way it's set up. Alright, cool. So yeah, recursion can be confusing. If you're not careful, you'll get yourself in an endless loop. But it just comes with the territory of understanding the benefits and limitations of your development software.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Punch Ball is essentially a game where you have to hit a certain amount of balls within a certain amount of time. The balls fall in random X coordinates. When you get to it, they can bounce. Okay, sounds cool, Jake Eagle. Yep, yeah, that was a great question, though, Jake Eagle. Got any other game dev questions? Because I'm more than happy to chat about that stuff.
Bring it on!
My turn.
Here we go!
How pathetic.
Oh, he just one-shot them, that's nice. Actually, since we are chatting about game dev and such, I remember seeing that you and fair enough, cool too. You got questions and quizzes where it's an example of a recursive loop, and then you have to figure out how many times the method will run. And fair enough. Yeah, everyone has like those sections of like the course they aren't particularly fond of. I get it. I get it.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Nice turn. Nicely done. Yeah, I think I remember you, JD, you were introducing the YouTube videos that you used to learn, begin learning 3D modeling to other members of the Discord server. I'm curious to hear how that's going, because I think it's really cool that there are other members of the Discord server that are just starting out and want to go straight into, like, 3D artwork. But I also think, like, I also feel like it has a steeper learning curve than 2D artwork. Maybe that's just because I haven't really tried making 3D artwork that much, but I just feel like there's more to do. There's more to understand. It's like setting up skeletons and wrapping textures. Well, at the same token, there is some advantages to 3D artwork, namely, like the whole, the whole idea of setting up like a 3D model to a skeleton to make animation a bit easier. I know you can kind of sort of do the same thing with 2D artwork if you set it up correctly, but I find it more difficult to do that. At least from a thought process perspective.
I'll handle this.
My turn.
Yeah.
How pathetic.
Good job, Uses. Careful. I will say this, chat. If there are any tutorials you can think of for, I guess the term is indexing active objects IDs that are the same active objects, but that are supposed to behave independently of one another for Eclipse Fusion 2.5, I'd be interested in looking into those, because that could significantly make things a bit easier to develop with Heartwell. It's not something that would stop me from developing Heartwell. I'm just saying it would make things just a little bit easier if I could implement something like that. Since I've been reading on the Eclipse forums that there are ways to give IDs to multiple of the same object in order to have them interact differently. Just a question of trying to see how that looks in the event editor.
My turn.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
My turn.
Hello, Governor. Welcome back.
How pathetic.
No, they're actually talking about
Not
Evil
bad.
the Evil's game universe. Alright, I think Laura isn't quite level 35, but I think this will do for now. Especially since we have no idea what this boss even is. So what I'm thinking for this boss, chat, is we use... What do we want to use? I think like maybe have Laura up front so she can be like a tank. And then we have Alyssa, Emma, and either Elliot or Eustace. Probably Eustace now that I'm thinking about it, just because he has that really strong attack, and just have Elliot as a backup. It depends what we're up against though. So let me just return to the surface, change our party out a bit.
My turn.
No.
Retreat.
No.
It didn't work.
Of course.
No.
We should retreat. They have us surrounded.
Very well. We should retreat. Out of my way.
This is hilarious, chat.
Please excuse us.
It took 4 attempts to retreat. Are you kidding me? What are the odds of that? Alright, chat. Someone calculates 40% times 30% times 20% times 10%. What does that yield? Because that's just what happened there. Like, the probability of that happening. Hey, let me think about this. 1, 4 times 1, 3, 1, 12 times 1 and 2. 124. No, wait. Sorry, 1 in, sorry, 4 and 10 times 3 and 10 times 2 and 10 times 1 and 10, so 4 times 3 times 2, okay, that's 12, 24, and 10 to the 4th power is 10,000, so 24 over 10,000 is... Okay. So chat, the odds of what happened there where it took us 4 attempts to retreat like that is 0.24%. Aren't we lucky, chat? Aren't we? I just think about that for a second. We've had that much trouble retreating that many times in a row. only happens 24 every 10,000 times. So there's some math for y'all. Anyway, to the surface. Away. All right. So we want Alyssa and Elliot and Eustace. We also want Laura and Emma. Or Fee. Do we go with Laura or Fee? Laura. Fee. Laura. Fee. Let's go with Laura, just for the EXP, I guess. Sorry, Fee. I won't forget this. Alright, so Laura up front. Let's think about this. So we want Alyssa because she's our CP battery. Do we need Elliot, though, is the question. Because Elliot's great. I wonder if Laura might be able to take care of herself if we have... Because Emma hits like a truck. Let's see here. What's... LTATS is 311. Yeah... Well, actually, no. If we have Laura as our main damage dealer, and everyone else is basically playing support, Eustace isn't bad. It's just Emma could probably hit much harder with her spells. Yeah. All right. I'm sorry to hear that, Copper Nippleson. I hope you're doing all right. Eustace does have Tiara as well, so he can do that. Thing is, Elliot's like a great healer, though. And so can everyone have Impassion. I think it'd be a good move to give to some people. Well. Yeah, and Emma's Magic Reflect is just so good. But Elliot has Crescent Mirror. Let's go with this and see how we do. If that's bad, we can bring in Emma, I guess. To the 4th floor.
Onward!
Onward we go. No way. Let's through. There we go.
Looks like we've still got a ways to go.
Still got ways to go, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Enemies ahead!
I'll
No.
handle this. We should as if I have time for the likes of you.
Exactly, Eustace, exactly. We don't have time for the likes of you. So right now, chat, we're actually going to see whatever this boss is. So this should be interesting.
Enemies ahead!
I'll
Okay.
handle this.
You know what? Get rid of them, Eustace.
Right!
Right!
What's Frost say? Frost? What? Frost Void bathes all in holy light. What? I want to see what this does. What's the size of this attack? Elliot.
Arcus!
Oh, I guess we'll never know. Or, no, now we will. Cross Crusade. Whoa. That's a cool looking move. Nice.
Is everyone okay?
Just hits everything. Good job, Alyssa. Now, chat, if you're wondering why we're battling right now, it's because I want to make sure Alyssa has as much CP as she can going into this.
We have nothing to fear.
Up. We're dead.
Everyone,
I accomplished
see
what I
you later.
wanted. And now we should be able to rest
This
up
is the end.
and prepare for the battle. Don't say that, Alyssa. That's bad foreshadowing. Don't say this is the end. Alright, so... what we got? Everyone all orbed up. Oh! I'm, sorry, Alyssa could use something else. What do I did for you? Guest hero, so that's good. What do we give you? Your ATS is pretty good, so... about this. Here's just for a heal, just for the heck of it. It's a good move. Oh, she doesn't have Flame Tongue. That's not a change. Actually, wait. Remove Heat Wave, give her Flame Tongue. I think last but not least, let's give her... Burrow Drive can't hurt, so... Rest up. Alrighty, chat. Come what may. Let's do this. I hope this isn't a disaster. Well, actually, wait. We didn't have our tactics yet. I think knowing our track record with these things, it'll be better to do a formation like this. Actually, no, even better. We kind of do something diagonally because that still lets us hit everyone, it just doesn't, we don't end up getting in the way of each other, which is important. Something like that. Linked up. You. Then now we'll work damage healer and put that. Alrighty. I think that'll do. Alright, chat. Come what may. Hope we can do this. What'll it be this time? What random monster are we facing? They're back? What? Huh?
A worthy adversary.
Chat, we've seen these things before. It's the Cherubic Gate again. Seraphic Gate. Okay, a reskin. Probably a lot harder, though. What are these things used to? Apparently they don't like darkness. Got it. The first move is going to be to Noble Command everyone.
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Noble Command. Here come the lasers again, chat. Why are they all targeting Alyssa? Why me?
Right.
Oh, this is not going well. Crescent Mirror would be pretty good, but I think HP regen's kind of important too at this point. I think giving us Match Reflect could be a big help, though. But let's actually drop our beat first, and then we'll go for
Of course.
our thing. Well, since our attack's up, like, a lot, let's actually do a support move. So, well, no, we can't. That's a shame. I could, do that. Yo, Shiny Golden Lotus! Thank you so much for that, right? Raid Hive, let's go! Hello, Karafti! Hello, Shiny Golden Lotus! The Lotus Army has arrived, and you've arrived for reinforcements at the perfect time! We're rematching the Cherubic Gate! Let's do this! Raid Hype! I think we'll do... You know what? Since you've all arrived, Raid, decide if I'm going to feed Alyssa here. Are we giving her a sandwich? Are we giving her a tomato sandwich? Or are we giving her a pizza? Yeah, true. It's a seraphic date, but... Pizza? Got it. Alyssa, have a pizza. And it's time for a Radiant Dance, chat. So, let's beat this day. In fact, time to show you our ultimate attack. So, I'm thinking we'll attack, that one. Oh, for most powerful strike. Also, how's the stream, Shiny Golden Lotus?
Radiant blade damage.
What were you guys streaming tonight as well? Oh, that did so much damage. And Corrupt, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Wow, this is just the confusion stream, it seems. Probably use some Recuria right about now. Do we have... He doesn't. Why don't you have Recuria use this? Why? Oh, first playthrough of Detroit Become Human. Nice! That's gotta be really interesting. What decisions have you been making in that game? So, how much health do these things have? Wow, not a lot apparently. Okay. In that case, go for it. So many lasers, and everyone's just attacking everyone.
I can do this.
Oh, Alyssa, thank goodness. That. Yes, that.
You have my
Got charge her back up again. Go for the Phantom Phobia. Boom. Oh, Lowe's killed everyone? Okay, then. Fair enough. That's your decision.
My turn.
Oh, I never said Match Reflect. That's right. Alright. Well, now we're kind of in a line, which is not what we want. Might as well... Did I not give myself Impassion? I thought I did. Oh well. Could move her out of here so we're not in the line anymore. Like right around there. Elliot! Oh, I probably should have healed Elliot. It's all good. Well, what might do? But yeah, this is the Launcher Present Challenge Run, everybody. It is our, we're trying to beat this game without ever changing our starting gear on the hardest difficulty. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh, sounds good, Cool 2. Hope you have an awesome night. Sounds good, Shiny Golden Lotus. Have an awesome night. And glad to hear that your progress on Detroit Become Human. I love branching narrative stories so much. How about you all in chat? Do you guys like branching narrative stories as well? Alright, our ATS is going to go down soon. I'm noticing. So might want to fix that.
Now.
Ow.
Right.
Elliot's still confused, so I might actually want to... I have something that cures confusion, right? Oh, but I see that crit. Hold on. Is there anything I can do that would delay? Anything at all? No. That is going to hurt. Alright. In that case...
Thanks.
Ow!
Not good.
So much ow. She didn't even get to survive that. Wow. This is very not good. Okay. Do I have the last? I do. I think, Elliot!
My turn.
Alright, we need the powders. Pick up Alyssa.
Thanks.
My turn.
Oh, come on. These things and their lasers. Ow, 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 and we are dead.
Impossible.
Well, that happens. I feel like this is a doable fight, chat. We just need a different strategy. So, let's think about this for a moment. The Cherubit gates, shall we say, they do not have a lot of health from what I'm seeing. So, like, considering where we're at in this game, they just do not have that much health. So what I'm thinking, yeah, the Seraphic gates, you're right, Kowaltu, you're right. So I'm thinking, as fun as it is to use Laura's ult, I don't think she's going to be as fitting here, just because we have two characters that can use Phantom Phobia that just deal so much damage that can hit all three of them. I think it'll just be to spam that and just get this over as quickly as possible. So, with that in mind, let's do some tactics. Something like... that should do. Alright. The goal is just to use this, and I must spam Phantom Phobia while Alyssa and Elliot try to keep us alive. Oh, also, before I forget, Recurria. Yeah, I think in this case Recurria is going to be more important than Scent. But I think at least someone with Recurria would help. I'm trying to remember, does... I also want to give Elliot, Green's, Orbment just so he can have Recurria as well. Well, actually, wait. Doesn't, I think, oh, there it is. Olisan cures all bar KO. Oh, I'm not quite sure what that means, but not quite what I was expecting, so yeah, we want to make sure Elliot has Recurria. The question is, where do I put it? Wait, why did you value Earthfall? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Where's Recurria? Oh, not Recurria, Breeze. There we go. And quick rest. Alright, chat. It is 8:30, but you know what? I really think we can beat this boss if we just hammer it with Phantom Phobias. So, let's go for it.
This looks tough. Careful.
Very well.
Alright, first things first, Noble Commands.
Now
He'll hit us. It missed! Let's go! Alright, in that case, You know what to do. Phantom phobia.
Right.
What's this got? Crit? Fine, let's make use of it. Are these things weak to this? Not really, but something. And it'll hit all of them, so. Or I could just give us Chrono Drive. Okay, well, actually, no, we already have speed up. It's ATS and ADF. And ADF up would certainly help. Well, no, let's just hit them.
My turn.
Elliot, drop you. Let's go with Aden beats because we want the HP return. Up, here comes the confuse.
Now.
We'll see how this does. That was our hardest hitter with this, so. Alright, good damage, good damage. Why?
Very well.
Eustace, so glad I did you Recurria. Here, everyone. There we go.
It's my turn.
That's better. That's way better. Alright, we have Rosetta Arrow, but I don't want to use it. We never did get this off, though, so. Oh dear. I actually don't want to listen. Might just be a good time to use Holy Song, so.
Listen to my song of healing.
Let's go. Ooh, we've never seen this ability before.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you
Suppose I
very
should
much.
thank you.
Oh, that's really good.
It's my turn.
I approve, Elliot. I approve. Oh, Rhinoceros is Elliot. When the music's pod, it just goes in. How's that, Walter? Oh, it just healed itself, you monster.
My turn.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't really do much yet, so.
Arcus.
There we go.
My turn.
Elliot, just, another Holy Sun wouldn't hurt. Actually, let's go with Crescent Mirror.
Arcus, I can do this.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Might have messed up. Mistakes might have been made. Blessed Arrow.
I suppose I should
Thanks.
thank you.
It's my turn.
Just keep going for that Phantom Phobia, Emma.
My turn.
Elliot! I swear, Elliot. Use this. Just end with a... Where's our confusion?
Thanks. My turn.
Holy Sun.
I suppose I should thank you.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Always that center one, isn't it? Just keep paying them.
My turn.
Alright, this is risky, but... The thing is, if we get this Phantom Phobia off, it'll get rid of 2 of them, I think.
Arcus.
Oh, come on!
Right.
Gosh darn it. Where's our... She has the last. Doesn't she have a... No, it's Emma that has the revivey thing. Oh, that is annoying. Alright. I have, I think we need Elliot.
Thanks.
I can do this.
Alright. We can heal them, or we can try to tank things. So, Fortuna. Oh, come on. Are we don't know?
I'm sorry.
No! No! This is such a doable battle! Come on!
It's dangerous. Be careful.
Like, it's
My
clearly doable. Like, we're right there. I think it's just all coming down to quick decision making at this point.
Now,
With commands.
Okay. Right.
Oh, no, we already have speed up.
Let's go.
My turn.
Ow.
my turn.
Now, the thing is, do I go... Does Elliot have Recuria? I think he does. But
It's
he's
my
also
turn.
confused right now, so...
I'll handle this.
Alright, this is your time to cure them.
Now.
Thank you. Elliot, heal us.
Thanks.
Suppose
Thank
it-
you very
thank you.
much. Right.
Awesome, that was great, cool too. Could go for another Fortuna. Or just a Chrono Drive to keep everyone going. Since I know I want Usus and Emma to just keep attacking.
Let's go.
I'll handle this.
To try and finish these off quickly.
Yeah. It's my turn.
Okay, Alyssa, heal time.
I suppose I should
Thanks.
thank you.
My turn.
Alright, Elliot. Drop the beat again. Oh, that's one down. Let's go. Take that, Cherubic Gate.
Very well.
Come on. Let's go. That's it, chat. See, that wasn't so bad. Just came down to luck at that point.
How pathetic.
Let's go. Ugh, everyone alright? Yeah, mostly. Those were more formidable than anything we fought here so far. Was it, Laura? Really? Well, because, I mean, compared to the Spoder, I don't think that was that bad. It's looking more and more like the hypothesis I came with is right on the money. It feels like someone or something is testing us. That actually might be true, because those enemies were clearly like an upgrade version of the Cherubic Gate. So, I wonder if... Imagine we get to the bottom of this dungeon and it's just the Minos demon with like a giant drum set and he's wearing all like this metallic armor. It's like, round 2. At least that's the impression I get. Oh, so a test. That does sound plausible. You don't have enough information right now to make a guess. If we keep on pushing deeper into those ruins, maybe we'll find something better. Wait, what? What's that? It sounded like it came from somewhere in this building. This hasn't happened. This hasn't happened before, has it? I think we should head up now and assess the situation. Let's head back to the elevator room. Emma, did you cause this? Oh, look at that! Link level up. Yay! Oh, Laura and Emma, but nice. Honestly, Emma carried us through that section because of Phantom Phobia, so good job, Emma. You have earned your spits. Yay! Okay. Anyway, let's return to the surface. What? Wait, hold on a second, what? That's not ominous! We defeated the Cherubic Gate and the Cherubic Gate, and now we have the Red Gate! A red door? I don't remember this being here before. Indeed, I can't imagine we could have overlooked something this significant. Perhaps the appearance of this door is what caused the tremor earlier. It's plausible. I've seen enough of this building that I could believe almost anything. Regardless, it bears investigation. You're right. They'll give us a clue to the answers about this place. Those being investigating the mysterious red door. Though they searched the surrounding area thoroughly, they could find no sign of a keyhole or any other unlocking mechanism. As a last resort, they tried brute force, and nothing happened. I bet you maybe it's Million that could open that with Lammy, but she's not here right now, so that's no good. This thing's not going to budge. Also, I wish Fee was here right now, because I bet you Fee would have had a hilarious comment about this. I can't believe my score won't do so much as a scratch it. I imagine if Fee just walks down and was like, well, have you tried explosives? My orbital staff and arts don't seem like they're doing any damage either. Yeah, I get the impression that it's made out of some material we can't even manufacture today. They say to say that destroying it isn't an option. If you insist, you can hear the sounds of cogs and springs coming from behind it too. Maybe the door itself is some kind of giant orbment? Ooh, that'd be interesting. Either that, or there's something behind it making those sounds, like a big robot. Oh no, Reed! No! Ugh, the mark on my chest. It's happening again. Reveal? Huh? What? What was that? Reveal? Reveal what? What's wrong, Reed? It's nothing. But it looks like we've done all we can here for now. We should head back up. Ah, it felt like we were so close. Emma knows, doesn't she? She knows. Emma's like, I sense that, Rain. Wait a minute. Maybe it's like Rean can reveal the opening with his ability. I don't think there's much more we can do. Let's go and report back. Okay. Walk away. Why is walk away the first option? I don't understand. Oh well. To the surface. Away. That went surprisingly smoothly, despite a few deaths, chat. So all in all, I think that was worth. Definitely worth. Looks like it's already evening. I really like to submit a report to that red door before the end of the day. Come to think of it, I don't believe Principal Colonel Sanders is here today. Perhaps we should report it to Instructor Sarah first. No! And everyone's like, no, Emma, no, we don't talk to Sarah. Well, yeah, you're right. I'll tell her when we get back to the dorms. Anyway, thanks for coming along today. I don't know about you guys, but after that, I'm feeling pretty beat. Make sure you get some good rest. I shall. Alright, see you later. Dragon Vision, what's that? Ooh, one additional line point. Okay. Okay. Now the real question. Do we have an additional bonding point? There's Elliot and Laura. No Toa this chapter. No! No! No, please say it ain't so. No! Oh, it's... Oh, okay, I get it. So Toa's just knowing another bite for I house it. How would you like to accompany... How would you like to accompany to the summer festival, Toa? Everyone needs a break now and then, and this seems like a perfect one. Well, I'd like to at least. Maybe I can get all this work out of the way. Oh, going to the summer festival would be awfully nice. Maybe if I manage to finish all this work. There are about a million things I'd rather do than attend a boring garden party. Walking through the summer festival arm in arm with Toa, for instance. No, Angelita, get out of here! No! I refuse. No! We need... Alright, because of that, we need a free time event. I think Laura will do. I will wrap things up soon, J. Deedle. I'm feeling like, we're in a group here, and clearly Laura's going to be the next person we talk to. Where's Laura? That's not Laura! What are you doing in the pool right now? Laura went off to the train hall on her own. I hope she tears up before too long. Uh-oh. Is Laura okay? Laura? Laura? Where are you, Laura? I thought you were here. Oh, sorry, the training hall. Right, this isn't the train hall. This is the training hall. Ah, Laura, I see you have your sword out. And it appears you are trying to... Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, imagine we could walk forward and just have this thing, like, facing into Reen's face. That would have been hilarious. Oh, well. What's Laura doing here? Looks like she's really concentrating. Practicing her cuts here? Well, I can't see any downsides to watching Laura train. Maybe you'll, like, learn a thing or two. Alright. Might be best to just observe from a distance. Oh, wow. You learning some kind of super attack? Phew. Golf clap. Impressive as always, Laura. Oh, Reen, I didn't see you come in. Sorry, I saw you practicing. I couldn't help but stand and watch. I didn't want to break your concentration with some big green either. I'm glad I didn't, because your form was spectacular. That's very kind of you, Reen. But there's no need to lie. You're a skilled enough swordsman to have seen the uncertainty in my every swing just now. Oh, Laura. Reen is not a skilled swordsman. We've already established this. Sorry, I just thought that was out of line. I understand your desire to protect my feelings, but I still have a way to go. There's nothing more to it. You be done with work yet? I'm not sure, J. Deedle. What work are you doing? I was hoping that practice would clear my mind, but unfortunately that was not the case. I'm guessing this has something to do with Fee. Yep, that's probably it, isn't it? Alyssme told me that as Fee's elder, I shouldn't let my emotions get to me so much. Ah, fair enough. Alpha 11. Okay, fair enough, J. Deedle. Best of luck with work. That's a perfectly reasonable expectation, but I find myself failing to do so time after time. I suppose this means I'm more hot-headed than I thought. Laura, listen. I'm not going to pretend I understand exactly what's going on between the two of you. In fact, I don't think either of us could ever understand Fee, even if we tried. But I don't think there's any need to force yourself to be any more of an adult than you are. What? For one thing, we're not adults. We're students, and we're here in part to learn how to be adults. It's like swordsmanship. No matter how hard you train, you can't rush mastery. These things take time, right? That's why I don't think you should try to will yourself into adulthood. Reen. Wow, Reen, that was... Dang, that was so well put. If you ever need to clear your mind, just give me a call. We're both pursuing the way of the sword, so at least I can do is spar with you every once in a while. If you want to, we can even go at it right now. That won't be necessary. I'd like to take the time to think things over on my own today. That's perfectly fine. I do appreciate your offer, though. And I'll be sure to take you up on it once I've resolved my current concerns. Got it. Really looking forward to that. Thank you, Reen. That was a great scene, especially not just for Laura, but for Reen, too. Reen seemed like a good leader there. Also kind of, like, reminded me of Toa there with trying to say just the right thing to encourage them, but also give them, like, a hard truth. Like, Reen, it's like, Laura, don't will yourself into adulthood. Well said, Reen. Well said. Gold Star, Rean. I look forward to crossing swords with you myself. I'll be sure to issue a formal challenge to you once I've dealt with my current concerns. And when that happens, Rean Schwarzer, you probably are not going to survive. Yeah, I know, but that comes with the territory, doesn't it? Actually, since we're here, might as well go check up on Fee. Fee, what are you doing in the gardening club today? Oh wait, if I had to guess, it's nothing, right, Fee? Let's find out. Chad, look, she still has the cat ears on. I'm done. I'm so done. What have we done? The flowers I'm trying to raise aren't doing great. Maybe I can't raise flowers after all. I mean, you don't ever do anything in the gardening club, Fee. I guess people like me can't make flowers bloom. Aw, that's actually kind of sad. Chapter 4. Hello, Blue Girl Violet. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? That is kind of funny, though. These flowers are growing little by little. Garden Club. Fee, what are you wearing? If he's like, that's not a costume. Blue Girl Violet, I put the cat ears on Fee because it fits with the whole idea that Fee's a cat. They say flowers reflect the heart of whoever raises them. I'm sure Fee's flowers will get better as soon as she overcomes whatever her issues she's dealing with. I don't have issues. I'm a cat. Alright. That's pretty cool, though. I like the symbolism there. Alright, but I think, oh, actually, before we end the stream, I'm curious. Is Alyssa encountering Ferris? And as if she is. There's Ferris! Alyssa's kind of watching her from afar. Is that Ferris? What in the world is she doing? We don't have practice today. I want to see this. Just chat. If you remember from last stream, I did Ferris a voice I really enjoyed, so let's see what she's doing. Let's see. Is it possible that I truly wish to become friends with Alyssa? Ah! Why does my brother say such things? I cannot get these twisted thoughts out of my head! Do I truly wish to befriend Alyssa? I must return to my Ronnie. Perhaps I can outrun these evil thoughts! Oh, Ferris. You are such a horrible person, but your lines are hilarious. Alyssa's like... Honestly, I hope we get the chance to battle Ferris at some point, because if we do, you know I'm going to use that voice, just for the memes. Alright, chat. Let's see if we can get back to the dorms, though. Yeah. Sigh, it's been a long day. I can even hear Ferris in the distance. It's inconceivable! Inconceivable! I keep thinking that red door down the fourth floor of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, Dwana isn't going to magically make it open. Unlike what Fee does. I should probably head back to the dorm. To the dormitory.
Oh, you're headed back to Rean?
Elliot! We got Elliot's seat. Oh no, everyone's here!
Yeah.
Except for Laura and
You
Fee,
on your
for
way
some
back
reason.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit bushed today.
I figured it was about time to return to the dorms, too.
Where's Fee? Where's
To be honest,
Laura?
I was hoping to get some more studying in, but since everyone else was going back...
Good old peer pressure. Oh, aren't
no.
Laura and Fee with you?
I'm afraid not. We looked for them, but they were nowhere to be found.
Well, you didn't look very hard, Emma. I'm just napping in the gardening club like I always do.
They're old enough to find their own way back.
I guess you're right, but it's a shame we couldn't all go back together.
Aww. Look at this, chat. Here's some show of Class 7 body. Like, look how everyone's just going back when they see them going back. It's like they're starting to come together, but it's just like Fee and Laura are now having their own fights. Elise?
Huh?
Elise, is that you? Yo! Yay!
Who is that girl?
Isn't that uniform...
Elise? When did you...
Oh my goodness. This is gonna be adorable.
Is that your sister?
The one and only. What are you doing here, Elise?
Hopper,
This
stop
late
that
in the
right
day,
now.
too.
That is not okay. Stop that.
Look deep in your heart and you'll find your answer.
Huh?
What?
Wait, what? Oh, huh. I wonder. If Reed has some kind of orbital implant going off of our current like, headcanon here, I wonder if Elise has one too, and if she does, maybe it's connected to him somehow, like maybe they can, like, sense each other almost. We already know who Elise is. Aw, she has a little curtsy. I
It's a
approve.
pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Elise, Reen's sister.
Does she have, like, a battle for him?
I
Does if she
apologize
does?
for cutting in, but would it be possible for me to borrow him for a while?
Please, you two have been writing such impactful letters to each other. You two deserve a scene together. Be a good brother and sister. Family.
It's been a while, huh? Must be 6 months since I saw you? 7?
Yeah. The last time I saw you was when I came back to Ymir at the end of last year.
Ooh, and the music's going in, chat. This is a beautiful
But
song.
I always thought we'd have a chance to meet up after you enrolled here.
I'm sorry. I wanted to meet you out here too. It's just, I've been so busy lately. Besides, it's not easy to get permission to leave St. Astraea's campus, is it?
Oh no! It's this! Chat, do you know who Maiden Astraea is from Demon Souls? Have we just extended the lore even further? That campus is named after Maiden Astraea.
That's entirely beside the point. Heimdall is just 30 minutes from Trista by train. Add 20 more minutes travel time to get from Central Station to my school. But I suppose you're so tied up that even 50 minutes is too much time to spare for a little visit.
Aww.
I'm sorry. I really am. I kept being hit with classwork, exams, field studies. But you're right. I probably could have made time if I'd made that a priority. It's just that,
Yes?
well, it's just that when I saw you last year, you seemed kind of distant. I thought maybe you'd started to find me a bother, so I figured it'd be best to just stay out of your way, I guess.
Aww.
I was
Aww.
never distant. Maybe it seemed that way because, well, it's kind of a personal thing. I'd rather not talk
Oh,
about
come on, Elise. This is your brother. You
If
can talk to him
something's
about this
bothering
stuff.
You know you can always tell me about it.
It doesn't matter. What does matter is that I've never thought of you as a bother, ever. And I swear on Adios' name that I never will.
Really? I'm happy to hear that. All right then. I'm going to clear up some time to come to the capital and see you. Promise. And you're always welcome to come visit me here, too.
Really?
Aww.
I'm glad to hear it. After growing up together, you're the last person I'd want to feel distant from.
Did you see that, Chad? For a second there, it's like cute brother sister mode, then she's going immediately back into, like, polite mode. I'm guessing Elise is being, whatever they're teaching her at St. Astraeus, I'm guessing it's, like, maybe to be a diplomat or something that, like, goes to the higher courts, so to speak. So she has to
Right.
always, like, put on, like, all these manners.
So, is that what you came all the way out here to talk about?
Hello, Smurfykins. Thank you so much for stopping by. How's it going? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Maybe Elisa's talking about, you know, how her friend keeps talking about how attracted she is to Ray. That's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, oof, the princess needs to tone it down, like, a lot. Like,
Seems a little overbearing just for that.
Well, our lack of communication has definitely been on my mind. But that's not the main reason I came here today. Do you really not know why I came?
ooh.
Should I?
Oh, is it the letter?
Oh, that's the last letter I sent to you, isn't it? Oh, did you come for the souvenir I got you on our trip to the Nord Highlands? I found this cute accessory there that I figured
No,
you'd
I don't
like.
think that's it. I think it's gotta be something Reen wrote in the letter. Come on, Reen, figure this out.
You did? Wait, no, that's not why I came either. The issue here is the final part of your letter.
Are we finally going to get to see what it says?
It's possible that after I graduate, I'll join the army. Even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live. I really want to repay Mom and Dad for all they've done for me, so I'd appreciate your help with that at some point.
Oh.
Looking forward to catching up with you. Hope you're doing well. Ah, that.
What did you mean by, even if I don't, though, I doubt I'll be coming back home to live?
You don't want to become like a Jaeger?
Or by wanting to repay
Like
Mother
a
and
mercenary?
Father? You make it sound as though you intend to sever ties with them. You can't honestly be thinking that you're going to quietly bow out of succeeding father as head of the family. Are you, Rean?
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Whoa, what?
I have no intention of becoming the head of the family or the next Baron Schwarzer.
Ooh, interesting.
What's so surprising about
Interesting. He doesn't want the noble title.
that? I was adopted. I wasn't born into a nobleman's life.
Oh.
The best thing would be for you to marry a good man and have him succeed Dad as Baron.
That doesn't even make sense! You might not be related to us by blood, but you're still Father's only son. And the right of adopted children to succeed their family name is recognized under Imperial law.
I think Rean doesn't feel like that connection, though.
Yeah, if the adopted child is of noble blood. At least that's how it's gone in most cases.
Oh, it could also be
and
that.
I'm not.
Oh,
What am I? Some abandoned kid that Dad found buried in a blizzard 12 years ago. I couldn't even remember where I was from, or life before that.
Ooh. Baby Rean, yes!
And when he chose to take me in as his son, Dad became the hot topic of high society.
Wow, I had no idea.
People called him eccentric, crazy. Some of them even accused him of being unfaithful to Mom. One even asked him to his face if he intended to open wide the gates of the nobility to some low-born bastard. At some point, he got tired of dealing with all of it. He started to avoid leaving Ymir, and eventually he stopped showing his face at all among the nobility, except on rare occasions.
Wow. Ouch. So Rean feels like he's a bother to his family just because of the social stigma.
I've caused a lot of trouble for our family, and I really don't want to cause any more than I already have.
Aww.
I doubt I'll be able to leave the Schwarzer name behind, but at the very least, I want you and Mom and Dad to have the respect you deserve with your peers.
No, I think your peers need to respect you because you're a good person, Rean. They shouldn't be judging you like
After
that.
all, you'll be 16 next year, making your debut into high society. I know it might seem extreme to you, but try to understand how I feel. I'll still visit Ymir. It's not like I want to just walk out of your lives altogether. That's not it. I mean, Mom and Dad have always looked out for me, and that's a debt I'll never...
you don't get it.
What?
You don't get it at all. You don't understand how Father feels. You don't understand how Mother feels. And you don't understand how I feel.
Ooh. Ouch.
You're the worst! Why do you always have to be so stubborn? I hate you! I hate you!
Elise.
Ouch.
Well, what are you doing just standing there?
Alyssa, what are you doing here? Oh no, everyone's here. Everyone looks angry. They're like, what did you do, Rean?
Look, I'm sorry we might have overheard you, but that's beside the point right now.
Look, just for the record, this was all Alyssa's idea. Actually, it was all of our ideas. Oh, pipe down, you.
Don't just stand there. Go after her. She was crying.
I know this isn't a simple problem, but you can't just leave things like they are. She needs you.
Thank you, Class
Indeed.
7.
You have a duty to her as family.
Thank
Okay.
you.
If you see her around, let her know I'm looking for her.
We will. So get going.
Trails of Goldie's dropping.
Two coming when you do find her, I'd wager.
Was he able to find her? Oh, here's the sad music. Elise, where are you? Elise? Anywhere?
It's no use. I can't sense her anywhere.
Oh, it is. It totally is. Elise probably has some mark part on her body as well, maybe from an orbital implant.
I need to start looking around the entire campus.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking Koal too. I get the feeling that if my theory is correct that Ring has an orbital implant, I'm guessing Elise does too. That's why they can sense each other. Where the heck are we even gonna look? Huh? Let's try the Student Union building to start. Maybe? Upstairs? Huh. I mean, I know it's well past the time I usually had chat, but this is just too good. I'm too invested. Toa, have you guys seen her? What's wrong, Reed? You seem awfully flustered. Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in some kind of trouble. It's, well... Reed explains to Toa and Angelica. Situation. Your sister? Yeah, I don't suppose either of you have seen her, have you? Well, not that I'm aware of. But I've been in here talking with Toa for a while now. I see. Stunning young beauty from St. Estrella with the luscious ebon locks. She's Reen's sister, too. So I'm sure she must have the grace of the finest, most delicate flower. And Reen's like, Angelica, I swear if you even consider that. Whoever finds her gets to be her one true prince, right? Angelica, no! Absolutely not. Thank you, Reed. Angie, this is serious. Thank you, Toa. Sorry. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Sure. Anyway, we'll do what we can to help. Chat, for the record, I have never seen Toa angry, but right now she looks pretty angry. It's adorable, but at the same time, like, it's the sort of thing where, like, if someone is nice and upbeat all the time, and generally he's just, you know, very well respected, when they get angry, they mean business. Let's just put it that way. I'll take the orbital bike for a ride around the academy grounds to see if I can find her. Honestly, I'll do what I can as the student council president to see if we can find her too. I'll call you as soon as we hear anything, so keep searching. Thank you, Toa. Thanks, both of you. Toa looks determined, I approve. I'll ask the student council to help search for her. We'll be in touch if we find her. You should keep searching too. Anything else? Nope. How about you, Angelica? I'll start surveying the area outside the bike. Stay focused on the academy grounds. Wonder where she'll be then. I'm guessing it's not going to be any of the places with the exclamation mark. Makes me wonder, did she actually go to the old schoolhouse? Like, did she go to the gates? No. Okay, probably not. Laura? Laura, are you looking for Elise too? I am. I heard about her disappearance earlier and have been searching for her since. Thanks, I really appreciate it. You should have saved your thanks until we found her. I was informed of what happened between you two. Oh, I'm sorry you got dragged into this. Belonging to the nobility comes with countless obligations and complications. I should know. And your family situation is more complex than most. I believe I understand at least some of your frustration. Laura, however, there's one thing I feel I have to ask you. You swear to your sister, with your hand on your heart, that your choice isn't simply your desire to escape that life? Laura's cutting in straight to the heart of the matter, isn't she? Forgive me, it's not my place to pry. Not least when I have my own hesitations to overcome. No, you're right. Looks like you've got things covered here, so you're gonna look somewhere else, okay? Understood. Leave this area to me. I wonder if Elise just ran back to the train station or if she ran to Reen's room. Well, maybe Fee would have found her? Probably not, but... He probably fell asleep, but... Oh, is it the sus corner? No, Fee's just back here being, well, Fee. I'm sorry to hear that, Copper Nicholson. Not here either. What a surprise. You would think with how many side quests have been back here, or at least would have ran back here, but no. Fee? Are you looking for Elise too? Got a call about what happened. No luck so far, though. Really? Thanks, I appreciate it. Sounds like you had a family spat. They told you about that, huh? I'm not a noble by birth. Fact is, I don't even have a drop of noble blood in me. I always be an outsider in their world. That's why I know the day will come when I have to leave home, because I don't really belong there. Not really. I thought Elise would understand, but it doesn't seem like she does. Till the others in Zephyr took me in, I was alone too. I never knew my real parents, so I understand at least a bit. Oh. That would explain why Fee became a mercenary at such a young age. But they were still family to me. I never thought about leaving them. Why would I? That's the one place I knew I'd always belonged. Don't you feel like that about your family? Well said, Fee. Well, that's none of my business. Let's just find her. You're right. I'll leave this to you. Thanks, Fee. Okay. Fee and Laura getting right to the heart of the matter. What is going on here, though, chat? Do you think Ferris knows something? I doubt it. It doesn't seem like she's come this way. Where could she have gone? Or she's been such a headache. You do realize that you're the one to blame here, don't you? Of course you don't. That makes all this even worse. I'm just going to leave this place and look somewhere else. Ferris, what are you doing? I was ready to purge my mind of all the thoughts of Melissa when all of a sudden she's thrown right alongside me! She asked me about a student from Sinistras Girls' School! Whatever could have happened! I guess, she probably doesn't know anything, so... Yeah, probably ran back to town, or to the train. Police?
What am I going to do? I can't find her anywhere. Did she go back into town? It feels like she wouldn't have left the academy grounds, though.
What if she went to the auditorium?
Reen, what's up?
Oh, Crow?
Crow? I'm just looking for someone.
A classmate? Or did some second-year sweetheart confess to you and you botched things up?
He's like, no, Crow, I haven't confessed to Toa yet.
Actually, it's my younger sister. She's not a student here, though.
Oh, you have a sister? Honestly, I always kind of got that only child vibe from you.
Well...
I guess that must be who that girl I saw earlier was then.
Oh, you
Long
saw
black
it.
hair, Saint Estrella Academy uniform, tear-stained cheeks.
Where is she? Where's the
That
lace?
has to be her. Where did
She was talking with one of those upper crust boys in white, out on that path behind the school.
Oh, no, Patrick.
That stuck-up first year, what's his name? High Arms, I think?
Okay, not Patrick, but still not a nice guy.
Don't you dare start acting like you're a
Oh, no, it is Patrick, isn't it?
Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
With him?
You better go at once. Patrick.
He's the Why does he never think about what would make him happy?
Ooh.
I'm such an idiot. Why can't I just be more honest with him? And with myself.
Interesting.
Where am I?
Oh, who might you be?
Yeah, it isn't that confusing. Yeah, so right now
That's
it's
the
Elise and
uniform of
Patrick on
Heimdall's
screen.
St. Estrella Girls' School, if I'm not mistaken. What
Patrick,
brings a
I
lady
swear.
like herself all the way out here?
No, Elise, he's an awful person. Run away.
I'm sorry,
Run away!
No, I apologize. I wasn't accusing you of anything. Wait, right. I should introduce myself.
Run away!
My name is Patrick. Patrick Hyarms. I'm sure you've heard the name before.
Hi, Arms. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Elise, no, no!
I'm Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Baron Schwarzer.
Ah, Elise. Such a lovely sounding name.
No! No! Please,
Schwarzer.
no.
As in Reen Schwarzer? Are you his sister?
Yes, Reen is my elder brother.
Why does she have to be related to that cretin? But wait, he was adopted. That means they aren't.
No, chat, no. Patrick's an awful guy. Absolute.
It seems you're not on the best of terms with my brother. I don't wish to cause you any unpleasantness, so I'll just excuse myself.
Good, Elise, good. You're going to the schoolhouse, isn't she?
No, you aren't. I mean... Wait! That way!
You said you saw her behind the old schoolhouse.
Oh,
Did she somehow open the door?
come on. I'll show you where I saw her.
Damn. Where could she have scurried off to? The old schoolhouse is usually locked, so I...
Patrick!
What did you do, Patrick? Oh wait, did Elise go to like the
Where's
cliff
Elise?
where Toa was at the beginning?
You better not have tried to pick a fight with her and scared her off.
I did no such thing. I just happened to see her crying, so... Then when she took off running this way, I followed her.
Looks like she definitely came through here, though. You think she could have gone into that old schoolhouse you guys poke around in every month?
Couldn't be. We locked it after we finished up in there earlier.
Is it the cliff? Or is she like hiding in the bushes somewhere? What? Oh no. 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 Elise. Did Elise open the gate? Or did she like get attacked by something? Elise?
Where am I?
Why did you run here?
What is this place? The door wasn't locked.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What if it's Sarah, chat? What if Sarah unlocked the gate? That means someone else unlocked it. Oh, no! It's Emma's, I'm guessing, grandmother? Sarah's the first final boss! Celine, what are you doing? It's not Fee, okay? No, is Celine using Elise to open the gate? No, Elise. No.
What is this? It looks like some kind of machine. And yet... Where's that cat I saw earlier? I don't see anywhere it could have hidden itself. Oh, it looks like there's something written.
Elise, no. Don't go down there.
Huh?
Unless you're a battle mage, this is not a good idea.
So it was an elevator. I must have descended pretty far underground.
Elise. At the door. Is she going to open the door? Elise. Elise!
What's this? A red door?
No!
It seems awfully huge. Maybe it leads to somewhere important?
Someone who has a lot of ATS, comprehensible sense, can do a lot of damage with magic. Open the door. The power magic sorcerer powers. Fourth lock release. Initialization delay. No! Potential Awakener waveform confirmed within 50 art. Oh, no. Commencing the first trial. No! This is... Uh-oh. Oh, no! An Iron Golem! Elise, it's a Dark Souls boss! Run! Elise! Oh, no.
Elise!
It's a trial, it's made of cold steel now!
Why do I have to?
No, the name is Trails of Cold Steel, not Trials of Cold Steel.
Elise?
Scream?
It came from farther inside.
Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this.
It came from...
What is this place?
Wow.
Oh no, is this going to be like an actual boss fight? I feel like it is. I feel like it is.
What the hell is that? A giant suit of armor?
Oh. Also the music. I like this song a lot. Oh, the music's going in, chat. Is Elise about to die? Elise! No! No, Reed's awakening! Oh. Whoa, what? Is Reed going Super Saiyan?
What the?
Reed is P! Reed is P! Uh-oh. Whoa!
Now.
You know what? Sure, why not? Let's see if his attack changed. Oh, it did! Look at this, chat! Reed's embrace the dark side! How do we ever not beat this thing? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this, chat. We don't have HP regen stuff. Crystal Flood. This is not going well. I hope we don't have to actually win this fight. Because if we do, we're kind of in a bad spot.
Now. Now.
Ow.
Now.
Kiara doesn't heal very much is the issue. Like, if we had the HP regen move, I think this would be doable, but without it, we're kind of up a creek without a paddle. Unless we just use a lot of our Tiara bombs. So the music is definitely going in. This thing just has so much health, though.
Now.
Use our cat powers, yes.
Now. 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 Now.
Yeah, how many times do we say now? That's a good question, isn't it?
Now.
Now. Oh, this is actually pretty bad, chat. This thing weak to. Weak to dark. You know what? Hold on. We have Soul Blur.
Now.
Oh, that did solid damage. Okay. Now.
Now. Now.
Wait, what's happening? What's it doing? Oh, it's summoning power.
Now.
Now. Yara.
Now. Now.
Now. He's just telling me now over and over and over again. Reed doing over 2,000 damage. Yeah, I know. What is this? What is this blasphemy?
Now.
Now. Goldberg seems to be really strong, though. Wait, did we actually win? As we had enough. Reed. Oh, he's remembering all of the moments he had with Class 7. My friends are my power.
What's happening?
Is he trying to suppress his power?
Agreed, yes, fails, agreed. The power of friendship.
No, I'm not going to be swallowed by it anymore.
I don't know, Comrade. Reed just got a whole lot more interesting, though. He's got something going on. He's got some super form, it seems.
I don't have a chance of beating that thing, but I have to try anyway.
Oh no.
Take back myself. And take back what I lost that winter's day.
Huh. Reed. Okay, I'm guessing everyone else finally chimed in. Thank you.
What?
About time.
You're not
Ooh.
thinking of leaving me out of the action, are you?
Yay.
Take care of the girl, Catastrophe.
Don't call me that either.
You deserve it, Patrick. The wolf. So maybe the wolf did this to him?
Thanks. I owe you one.
No problem. Let's fire up those combat links.
Oh dear.
Come at me.
This looks intense.
Here we go.
Well, I think if we learned anything, Chad, it's the best thing to do with Reen is to just spam Soul Blur.
My turn.
Yes, Grim Barfly. Nightmare Swarm. That's probably gonna be the strongest attack here. Counts fires a magic bullet imbued with the power of ice. Okay. Wildly fires bullets which all hit at once. Okay, I want to see this, chat, so here we go.
Yeah, you're done.
Well, yeah, you done messed up. Incoming.
Cross Raven.
Yeah, fire, fire, fire. Also, hello, Breaker Trademark. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Wow, that was some damage. Someone like, no! You stop
Here
that. Don't want Flame Slash. Could try to seal this thing.
Second floor.
All right.
This is annoying.
Thanks. My turn.
You stop with the lightning. Please.
Arc. Go.
Oh, Reen does it again. Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
Thanks, Grim Butterfly.
Arc is active.
Ow.
My turn.
Gotta keep our friend here alive, because he clearly can do better than we can. So, Terror Bomb.
Whoa, thanks.
Here we go.
That was some damage. Oh, it got Nightmare. Not sure what that does. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, this music's great, too. I think I should actually move Reen.
My turn.
Oh, Nightmare actually delays it. Interesting.
Arc is
My turn.
Oh, it's charging up. That's not good.
Arc.
all right. Arc is
Go. Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think an S-Craft would do it. Go for it, Reed. No, and wait.
my turn.
Ugh. I can't do arts either. Oh, let's go! Yeah! Fire! Yes! I'm so glad we got that first try.
Slack off all the time.
That was amazing. Divine Dark Souls boss! That's almost exactly like the Iron Golem.
I thought I'd finished my crash course in craziness half a year ago.
So you can use Arcus too?
Yeah, I was part of the trial program for Class 7.
Yeah, well, that was
That's how I met Toa, George, and Jellica.
I see.
Reen.
Elise. We must protect Elise.
Elise!
Please tell me you're okay.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I just lost my balance when that tremor hit earlier.
That's a relief.
But thank you for protecting me. Just like you did back then. No, this time was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, I pulled through.
I'm glad.
I disagree, Copper Nicholson. Just no. Patrick's such a bad person. Oh, and look who it is! Oh, look! A battle droid almost killed Reed's sister! Who would have imagined such a turn of events? Hey, look, everyone's here. If he still has her cat ears.
Reen, are you alright?
Is your sister... Oh, good. It looks like she's okay.
What happened here? A giant suit of armor? It looks like something imbued with the magic of the Dark Ages.
I can't begin to imagine what must have transpired here.
Well, a tough fight did, at least.
Thank you, Faye.
You're all here.
Good grief.
I'm so relieved you were able to find your sister and that everyone's okay.
Aw, that's
She's even more of a beauty than I'd imagined.
Angelica, you stop that.
Oh, I'd love to get some hands-on time with that door in this suit of armor.
I swear, it's almost comforting how you guys never change. But hey, what took you, instructor?
Sorry about that. Still, it looks like you guys managed to handle things just fine without me.
I don't buy that. I think Sarah knew.
I take it this big lug came from inside that door?
Yes, I was just looking at it when suddenly...
Hold on. Let's just give our report starting from the top.
Emma? What do you know? Yeah, I was like, this was Celine's doing, wasn't it? Uh-oh. Oh. Yep. Huh. Interesting. Maybe Emma doesn't... Assuming Celine's her grandmother, maybe Emma doesn't... Maybe there's like a conflict between these two. Conflict of interest. What's with the upbeat music?
Good evening, I'm your host, Misty.
Oh, here we go, Dan. Radio time.
It's July 18th, and things are finally cooling down now at 9 p.m. So pour yourself a cold drink, and let's roll right into tonight's Aubin time, shall we? It's just over a week until Heimdall kicks off its summer festival, a month after the rest of the country. I'm sure plenty of you out there might be thinking of the concert in the Heimdall Opera House, or the summer races. But the festival is best known for...
Oh yeah, the can't be in the same room as the other confirms that Fee is not Celine. Who would have guessed?
This year, Crown Prince Cedric will be making an appearance at the ceremony in Heimdall Cathedral.
That's a good point, that's a lot too.
Princess Alphen will be attending a posh garden party sponsored by Heimdall City Hall. I would have loved to see the Empire's two greatest treasures, but don't you worry, I'm still planning on winning my bets on the summer races. If you're not old enough to place a bet, don't worry.
Oh yeah, which one is the real cat? That's a good question, Howard Nicholson.
Moving along. I'm sure by now many of you have heard about the ongoing construction of the giant building in Crossbell State. It's supposed to be even taller than the Rhineford building in Ruhr. The latest reports say that construction is almost complete and that it'll be unveiled. A lot of you have been writing in about it, so I'll be sure to keep you posted with all the
Chat, how much you want to bet at some point we're going in that skyscraper? It'll be like a dungeon. I have a feeling. Ooh, we have a save slot. Okay, well. That was a thing, chat. I think this is going to be a good spot to wrap things up, though. If you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid, but if you're watching on YouTube and you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later. It's a great way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you have an awesome night.